Now this is super exciting. We are live here on hole 14 at Quail Hollow 2025 PGA Championship with our T-Mobile athlete, Max Homa. I saw you pull driver back there. This is always a fun one to watch. Don't know if you're gonna go for it or lay up.
Yeah, I've hit the 4-iron out there before and laid up. I think it just kind of depends the pin, but it's so soft right now. It feels like you kind of have to driver. There's not, it's not going to run very far. So it feels a bit more like driver this week, but it's always fun to watch this hole, see what certain people do. I'm a cutter, so this tee shot doesn't fit great, but you look at people like Rory who like to swing it right to left, it fits great. So it's a good hole when it comes tournament time.
Yeah, I think a lot of these shots require so much course management and strategy. Where does hole 14 rank amongst the holes at Quail Hollow?
Yeah, 14's number one on strategy. I think there's a lot of holes where they've lengthened and it's become almost like a little less strategy. 9 nowadays, you just bomb it. Next hole, 15, you bomb it. 16, you bomb it. So holes like 14, holes like 18, you have a little bit more variety, I guess you'll see from the guys. Soft usually brings that more drivers out, but I still think you're going to see a handful of people lay up here each day, especially I think that certain pins that are just awkward. So that's what's always fun about this hole.
And you're a two-time winner here at Quail Hollow.
Only once here. I won it in Potomac another time. I'm not quite a
perfect President's Cup score.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I'll take
we'll
that
take
one.
that.
Yeah.
So what is it like when you come back here? Do you get confidence from knowing how well you've played, or does it really just depend on how your game is at that time?
I think a little of both, but I have like years like last year where I didn't play very well. I played great here. So I've had years where I haven't felt amazing. I mean, I got my first win here, and I wouldn't say I was exactly amazing at golf. So clearly the place just like, I see it well. I've putt well typically here, so maybe I just read the greens or see the break nicely. But yeah, it's like I get a big boost of confidence coming here. I love Charlotte, so it all kind of aligns nicely.
And going into a major championship, do you do anything differently to prep, or even now during a practice round, are you doing things differently than you would for an average round?
I definitely do a little bit. I think I spend more time chipping typically, but we've been here so many times. I feel like this feels more like a tour event for as far as prep goes. Tomorrow it's going to feel like a major, but as far as prep goes, it doesn't feel crazy special or different, which is nice. But typically, yeah, I spend a lot more time around the greens. No pro-am, so you have more, more hours to do that. But yeah, nothing too crazy this week.
And then today we're walking up to your tee ball. How many balls are you kind of hitting off the tee just to get familiar? I saw you only hit one here.
Yeah, it's just going to be one.
You already know.
You're hitting driver, and that's you're hoping to go straight. That's about it. If it were firmer, we'd probably be hitting a couple, especially off holes like 12 and even maybe 11. Holes like that have some turn and some slope in the fairway, but the way it is right now, it's just going to land and plop, so it's not a lot to think about.
Now, as we're walking up, I've got some quick rapid-fire questions. Text, call, or FaceTime?
Oh, text. I'm a texter. Unless it's my kid, I'll FaceTime him.
Go-to emoji?
The laughing, crying laughing.
The one where it's sideways or
no, just straight
down?
Yeah,
okay.
OG.
Group chats, are you putting them on alerts or silence?
I have one, of all the group chats, I have one that is, I get alerts. It's for my 3 best buddies from my hometown, but the rest of them I silence. It's too much.
Are they sending you messages throughout the round when they're watching you play on TV?
Rarely. They got to be crazy to do that, because if I'm going well and I birdie 18, you see a bunch of those. They know me better than that.
Go-to on-course snack?
PB&J.
We'll take that one for sure. Most memorable heckle you've ever encountered?
I don't know if it's really a heckle because it wasn't that mean, but we were playing Super Bowl Sunday at the Waste Management. The Chiefs were obviously playing in the Super Bowl, whatever year it was, and I threw a ball across the green to my caddy. It was a far throw, I'm not going to lie. It was a pretty good toss. Hit him right in the hands, and some drunk guy yelled, "Oh, Patrick Mahoma." I was like, all right, that's pretty funny.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was
smart
impressed.
and
We don't
witty.
get a lot of witty ones anymore, but that was a good one.
That's witty. Okay, I'll let you hit the shot.
right.
Let you do your thing.
You got it. Do you like the 60 fly, coach? Do you like the 60 fly it further? Take out the break? I don't know, what Justin make? You see, that is a real ball? Oh God. Keep breaking. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Put some around, chip some around.
I'll chip some. Oh, you're the man. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like we should mess around on this little slope.
Max, where's your ideal shot coming from over here?
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
you
when
wanna
I just
be-
hit that drive, if I could take even 2 of those, I'll be thrilled. But if you get it in this bowl, it's really not bad. I mean, it can be awkward to a lot of holes, obviously, run into the water. But the problem is when you do it driver, even if you hit a decent one, it gets up in this downslope off the rough. It just gets hard, especially, honestly, when it's soft. Typically, soft is easier, but the greens are quite firm. So it's going to be awkward to figure out what's going to bounce through this low area and still get to the green without, obviously, you don't want to fly it on and risk going over the other side. So this is going to, that's why this hole's good, is because if you hit a marginal drive, you can leave it in some funky spots to certain pins. I mean, if you look at this back pin, and if you were to hit it in this right rough, there's really no play. So we would spend quite a bit of time over here and see what Mav's doing right there. Like, it's just chasing. So it's just awkward.
And then just for those at home, can you explain kind of what you're doing around the greens with some of the different cups that you'll be going to?
Obviously, we've been here a million times, so everybody knows where-ish the pins will be. So you're just trying to get a good visual, pick certain shots or clubs so that when you are in the tournament, even if it's not on this hole, you have a good feel for it. You have obviously make it as realistic as you can with the actual hole being there. And yeah, you're just trying to show some variety and pick some spots you feel like you're going to see your golf ball go, and try to find a shot or a couple shots that feel like that's going to work throughout the week. Again, whether it's on this hole or a different hole.
All right, we'll let you get your practice.
Thank you. You have 56. I might need 56, but you're good. I'll chip it first. I just don't know if this is going to run through the first cut. This feels very similar to 7 yesterday, which we ended up getting the cut. We had but with a great lie. But I feel like this is like, we hit the cut yesterday, I feel like. That is. You like it on the base? Then I need that. I don't like the draw this week. It's scaring me because it's not having any friction.
Is that wet? Like that?
Yeah, I just didn't think that was good. That was a good call. I didn't think it was going to bounce through the fairway. That landed in a puddle. Because typically I'd like to land on the downslope and run it, but that literally landed in a puddle.
What club are you hitting from that lie,
This
Max?
is my sand wedge, because you need like some go in it. I'm wondering do you want to try the far one? I'm wondering what we would hit to the far one. I feel like you're hitting the same shot. You're just jamming it harder. Yeah, you got to air left. But yeah, I'm hitting some with like not a lot of loft, so it bounces. Sit. Oh God. You want to try landing on?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You got a decent lie, like high.
Just so downslope. Nope. That should be good. Back pin, especially that back right. I mean, either of them, to be quite honest. But I mean, if it's like this and I'm driving it like this, I'll hit driver pretty much every time. The back right, I might need to try a bunker shot back there, but it's still going to be easier than the wedge shot. What do you want me to try?
I want lob wedge to the back.
Like on the green? Land on the green?
Just first cut. We have no.
It's night and day because you can actually get like a little zizz out of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think with it how soft it is, I'm not sure I'm going to lay up.
Yeah.
If I keep driving like this. But yeah, it would definitely be, the back right pin would be my first instinct, would be to lay up.
Can we hit some pitches to the back left just so you can see this
Yeah.
slope in that thing?
you have a different game plan if you have the pin in the back
Yeah.
compared to the front.
There's a possibility that back right pin, I mean, this would be a great drive, I would consider, or I would think. But like the angle back here, can I see a couple of those? Or in that bunker, we're gonna see if that bunker shot's gonna be quite difficult. Just it's running away. And like I said, I mean, the greens are not that soft for how wet it is. So, God, it's soaked right here.
Yeah, you do see it run out
Yeah,
quite
I mean,
a
it's
bit.
just this is not the best day because it's literally soaked maybe right here. But yeah, I mean, it's just a little awkward. Then the left pin, if you were here, you'd be good because you can hit like an actual just like kind of basic pitch and run it all the way back there.
What do you think about having more of a full shot in on this hole? Would you
Yeah,
ever
so
leave
that's
yourself?
where the strategy comes in and like almost what your feel is like for the week, because I've been driving it well since last week and this week feels good. So it's like you're inclined to say it would be easier to make even birdie or par from here. What do you want? Spin it. But like when you're wedging it well and you feel comfy and like maybe the tee shot doesn't sit right, you lay back, and I mean you have a long way back to that back pin for this hole, but it's still only probably going to be like no more than a pitching wedge.
Right.
So I think it's just really what you're feeling comfy with. My wedge is a little wet, so it's not going to grab. It's just hard to spin. Bueno? Yeah, it needs a... If I could dry this thing off, it might be easier to spin it a little more, but... Not really. I just don't think the sand's going to be like that, personally. I could be wrong.
Now this really has been a tech-powered tour of the back nine here at Quail Hollow. We have T-Mobile's 5G firing on all cylinders. We're bringing you pretty much every step, swing, side comment to your screen. Excited to bring this interview to you today with Max Homa, so we'll see you guys later.